Live. Meeting and now streaming live on YouTube. Oh, I got a little icon that told me we are now live on YouTube. Hey guys, good evening, good afternoon to some, and good morning to some, because to some it's all over the world. So don't know if you guys are morning, afternoon, or evening, or whatever. So good day, eh? I'm Canadian. Just having some fun with you guys. We have AZ Froggy with us. How you doing, AZ Froggy?
Doing good, doing good. How about you, sir?
Gee, it's just like clockwork. You came on just like on time. It's as if it was rehearsed. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
far from it.
So we'll wait till some people actually come into the chat. It's going to be cool, and we can have a whole long chat with everybody. I'm actually hosting an event this Saturday.
Yeah, I saw that. That looks like you're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a Halloween event. So it's a Grizzly RC group that are actually going to come. That actually kind of put it together, but I did also. But it's joint effort, but they really came here and helped clean up the track and did some new challenges and did a whole bunch of new things and actually give me some pep also to make things happen. Hey, my microphone is way over there.
Kevin Gibbs, Mike Phillip. Good evening, guys. Thanks for joining.
Pop out the chart. Pop out the chat. And of course, Kevin Gibbs is there. How you doing, Kevin? The day that Kevin is not here, I'm going to start worrying because he's always there.
Exactly. He's always in all of them. He always pops up at least for a minute or two.
Yep. I don't know if he stays for the whole show, but he usually stays for a long time or pops in and out, so it's all good.
Yep.
One of the regulars.
Mike's asking you where your event is at.
It's in my backyard.
He's got an awesome backyard.
If you look at some of my videos, there's a lot of videos that I show me running some different trucks, and actually, there's the last event was as night. You don't see much of the trail at night, but it is cool. But there's a whole bunch of different stuff, and there's going to be another one coming up, which is the poker run. Not the poker run. The poker run is put on there. It's the No Hands of God challenge, which is actually going to broadcast tomorrow afternoon at 5:30. I got another one queued up to go live, and it's over an hour long. Well, it's an hour and a couple of minutes, but all my footage for that was 2 hours long of trailing. And wow. I said, I got to cut it in half. I got to cut it in half. Like 2 hours. I don't see anybody sitting for 2 hours watching that video. So I cut it in half. So it's going to be 2 1-hour show. So part one is actually tomorrow, and
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, and I'll edit the other one, and I'll put it to come up maybe Monday or maybe Saturday. It all depends on people. Probably might have it coming out on Saturday. I don't know.
Cool. Steve-O D is in the house. How you doing, sir?
What's up, buddy?
How's he doing? He's in the hospital. How do you think he's doing? He's eating hospital food.
23.
No,
I'm not. No, I'm not. I actually got
no hospital food.
Some good takeout.
Ooh.
How'd
you score that?
DoorDash.
DoorDash. Oh, really? They deliver directly at the hospital?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't have DoorDash. We got a bunch of other ones here. They call different names.
Grubhub and Uber Eats.
Yeah, Skip the Dishes.
Postmates.
Skip the Dishes. That's a good name.
Yeah, Skip the Dishes. That's what we have.
Oh, I never heard of that one.
Postmates?
Yeah.
Oh, they deliver a mate?
Not that I know of.
That's the way it sounded.
Yeah.
I got to get my table. Damn it.
JM's in the chat. What's going on there, sir? Kurt's RC. Kevin Gibbs, no, I'm not working on anything right now. I've been working on my semi-trailer. I pulled the fenders off it so I can paint them, but the spray can didn't work, so I've got to do the airbrush tomorrow.
I was debating on working on the trailer tonight, but I said, no. I'm thinking of doing a built video, or maybe I just go live and build it live. It's just a it's a big long trailer there. You put a drifter on or whatever. It's from Team Raffi.
Ah, okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Everybody's got those trailers.
Yeah,
the black one with all the little lights on it. So it should be fun to build.
Yeah,
A lot of people already saw that, but not from me.
exactly.
Put my own
You
little
do-
twist on it.
Exactly. You do your own little bit.
Yep.
So,
But I was thinking I changed the tire on this thing because I didn't like the gray tires. They were plastic and they're gray. So
mhm.
I got some 4.2 tire height. So they are 1.9 rims. They
Yeah.
are a little bit bigger, but not that much bigger because before the tires were 3.85. So they
Okay.
were class 0 tires.
And who is it? Was it Proline or J Concepts that just came out with the new
Yes.
1.9s that are shorter?
Yeah. They're class 0 and I saw them
Yeah.
too.
Those will look real good on that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking of actually getting. But I don't like those rims, but the rims that came on it. But what I'm thinking of doing is doing what a lot of people have been doing with the 1-to-1 truck is buy some Plasti Dip
Mhm.
and in can and spray them with Plasti Dip. And now there's silver, gold, and clear finish that makes it look like a metal. So if I spray them blue and I use a chrome finish on the blue, it's going to look like it's a chrome blue finish.
There you go.
It should be interesting to actually try it. And if you don't like it, you can always peel it off.
Very true.
So I'm curious to find out how long it's actually going to last on there. And if it doesn't last, doesn't matter. You just take your can, spray it back on, and put the finish back on, and off you go.
Yep.
So it should be neat. I think I'll try that.
Cool. Bobby QRC, how are you doing, sir?
I might
Kevin
check.
Gibbs has a question for you there, Frank. How will you judge your Hand of God event?
I've seen and I've seen longest first run. Curious what else. What I did is I created a pamphlet. It's just a card, and I tell people it's like golf. It's up to you to mark it or not mark it, but please, it's like golf. Just play good, and every time if you use your hand, mark that you've got a hand of God. So I had on there hand of God, Miss Gates, and I also had toe. So if you flip over and you help somebody, you get a point. So I told everybody to write down these things. So if you miss a gate, if you flip, if you help someone, there was 4. I can't remember what the 4th one was, but I told them just to mark them. But I didn't tell them which one I was taking to actually win.
Ah, that's cool.
So and then it basically was hands of God. So it was basically the it was not the hand of God that I counted. That if
Mhm.
you use the hand of God, I used the help. So whoever helped the person the most, that's the person that actually won.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
Evening, Bucks.
but
Good to see you.
I give them a card and I let them fill it out accordingly.
Honor system judging, huh?
Yeah, honor system, because you can't on a course like mine. It's friggin' long,
Yeah.
and you cannot have people behind each other judging. That said, I did it last year.
And it took forever, right?
No, how I did it last year, it was actually called man, what was it called again?
Hey, John.
I got a
Howdy.
blank.
What's going on here?
Evening, Green Frog. Cover participating RCs in fluorescing liquid and use a black light on hands after no hog run. That's an interesting one. Uh-oh,
hands of
Steve
God.
dropped.
That's true. That's a good way to actually do it. Let me check something here.
Go back to see which one what you called it last time.
Yeah. I got a stupid blank in my head right now.
I'm not gonna say a word.
Yeah, I know. Video control.
How's Mr. John tonight?
Oh, not too bad.
Cool.
Watched a little bit of the football game. Watched a little bit of the debate, and I'm here.
Oh, yeah?
Neither one of those things interest me at all. Yep.
That's weird. I don't see all my playlist on my playlist.
Huh.
Created playlists.
See if I can find it for you. No, I've got your playlists up, but
Okay, I got it now. I don't know why it wasn't showing everything.
because it's YouTube being stupid again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to go off and come back down because I couldn't get the chat working. It was paused. It was stuck.
Ah,
Okay, The Sims A Place to Crawl.
what is it? Oh, Green Frog's giving you a hard time, Frank.
Okay, what is he saying now?
Hey guys, is the show supposed to be titled Open Mic Night? It says
Yeah.
M-I-C-K.
So I did a typo again. Typing too fast.
And Barbecue's asking, who's Mick? Mick Foley.
Mick Foley, that's it.
Ugh. Showing age right there.
Okay, I'll go rename it. Hold on.
Don't do it. I'd leave it. It seems like Kagan's in a mood to catch all the goofs tonight.
Oh boy.
I really don't want to glue tires again.
It's called beadlocks.
Street stock.
Yeah, I know what you had in your hand. I'm just
I wish they had beadlocks for this. I wouldn't be able to do it. Anyways, I gotta do something first. Do my little
What do you got to do?
well, on the holes that are in the wheels,
Okay.
I always take on the inside, if I'm gluing tires on, I'll put a piece of tape over it.
Okay.
Less air coming out real fast. It doesn't balloon as bad. So I get more contact patch on the ground.
Okay.
That's all. Nothing major. But it seems to help out. The tires wear a little more evenly, I've found, for me.
Yeah.
And where did I put my good scissors? I should say my large ones. There they are.
I got surprised today with an extra couple $100. YouTube sent me money and Amazon sent me money. I was like,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah?
wow.
sweet. I was down to under $100 in my account until the 3rd, so I was really needing the money, and it came through right on time.
That's good.
gotta love it when a plan comes together like that.
Yeah, that's the first time Amazon sent me a check for advertising.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Yeah, I got to look into that.
Yeah.
I did not set it up yet, and I wanted to. I started, and then I was receiving email. You got 30 days to do something. You like not 30 days. You got 15 days. You got 10 days. You got 8 days, whatever. And then I
Yeah.
just never did nothing, so they closed it. But I got to get into it.
Yeah, you get surprised one day with a check for $100 or more,
That
Cool.
would be cool.
because there's a minimum. They won't send you any money until you hit at least $100, just like YouTube.
Yeah.
Barbecue says the sumo match was good. Thank you. I was busy that day. I was
Yeah,
busy on the
I wanna
trail. Some
try
guys
that.
were just like, I'm a one-man running show when I run these events. So, but there was too many things going on. Like right now, I actually got a pulling sled for tractor pulling,
Saw
or
that.
pulling. I got the sumo going on. I got a whole bunch of different things. So I'm actually making myself work because I'm doing so many little things. But it's hard to capture all those events. But this weekend I'm at another event, and I will have those back on there. More sumo wrestling. I have 2 summits that we're going to challenge the 2 summits together. So that should be good. Good challenge. It should be fun to this weekend.
Evening, JD Passel.
I want to try that sumo. That looks
Yeah.
fun.
Well, my board right now is about 16 inches off the ground, 16 or 18 inch. And some people told me, well, I don't want to fall off of it. So some people are afraid to actually their rigger is going to fall. So I'm cutting it down to maybe 8 inches. So
That'll work.
yeah, and as soon as your 2 back wheels are off the board, that's it. Don't try to climb back on. So I'm afraid that if I put it too low, people are going to fall off of it and want to come back on. So
Yeah. Yeah.
oh yeah, the hosting stuff really makes you tired. But I'm glad that the guys from Grizzly RC 4-wheel drive are actually helping a lot this year. So it takes a lot of strain off of me. But I still run around a lot. And then people are wondering, well, how come you're not riding with us? Well, I have to be everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
I know what that's like from doing old motorcycle events with A-Bait in Florida.
Yeah.
Now I'm
last year,
thinking of doing it to get a RC semi run going here soon.
okay. Last year, the event was Beat the Clock. That's what the event was
Oh,
called.
okay.
But Beat the Clock was very fun in the sense that I actually put some ping pong balls in a bag, and I created teams. So I picked. There was like 2 balls with number 1, 2 balls with number 2, and then people just came and picked a ball. I said, "Don't show anybody. Don't look at your ball right now. Don't show anybody." And then I said to everybody, "Okay, I'll look at your ball and yell your number and find your partner." So everybody was yelling at the same time numbers, and they all had to find like number 1, number 2, number 2. So it was funny. But then I put team 1 and team 2 together. And then team 2 was actually marshaling team 1.
Oh, okay.
So they had to do the whole course, the north course, all over, and they were timed. So team 2 was timing them and was actually checking for gates. So there was 2 things you had to do. Check the gates and do the time.
Okay.
And then when they got back at the gate at the start, when they finished, they switched around. Now team
Nice.
1 was actually marshaling team 2. That was the best way for me to actually do that. And people loved that event. This year, I wanted to do that event again, but because of COVID, I could not, because I'm mixing people together and people that are really not supposed to be together or whatever. And not touching the truck, but like there's too many touching going on because of COVID. So hopefully next year I'll have it again. But a lot of people really enjoyed Beat the Clock because it was a timed event. And also you get, every time you hit a flag, you get penalties taken off of you. But if you touch your truck with a hand of God and flipped it over, you lost time. But if you use your tow rope and pulled somebody over with your tow rope, you actually gain time.
Cool.
But you had to figure out, how long is it going to take my tow rope out, hook it up, bring it down? Is it worth that time, or just use the hand of God and go? So it turned out very fun. So people had fun.
That sounds like it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yes. Barbecue says, Steve OD, you're looking good. They give you plenty of bacon. Actually, he orders his bacon.
I always put ×2 on my menu.
Just ×2, huh?
Yeah. Sometimes I'll put ×4, ×5.
Okay.
Anytime I put ×2, it's the same amount. If I put ×5, it's just a big plate full of bacon.
Oh, wow.
I just grab a handful and throw it on the plate.
Wow.
Hey, Sang, how are you doing? Are you jumping in the live video, Sang? Did I send you an email? I think I think you're on the email list. Yes,
Evening
Sang is
thing.
there. Sang. He just got a mini Z, so it would have been cool if he would have popped in and showed us his little mini Z.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm debating one of those here in the future.
I almost bought one a couple times, but the price, $200 is just crazy for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had like a bunch of buddies that had them, or if I had a track for
Mhm.
'em or something at the hobby shop at least, I would definitely invest. But if I'm
Yeah.
the one that has one, what am I gonna do with it?
That's
Yeah.
correct.
I was like that too, but we got 3 shops here that have tracks now. So
Good. And that's the reason why I got my mini Z was actually to race against my brother. And we did that. We raced against each other a little bit, but as soon as he stopped, I got nobody to race with. So it just sat there. So it is just sitting there. When you have nobody to race with, that's when it gets boring a little bit.
yeah.
I might get that trail walker because they got them 2 for $4.99 again.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
If I can find someone that wants to get the money that I got from Amazon and YouTube, I'll be able to get it if someone goes in on it. Buck.
But here's another idea is wear them like shoes. Like that you're gonna be able to just go. Like
Yeah.
no, I'm just toying.
Need a flagpole or something to hold my spine in place.
Yeah.
So I'm not a noodle at the top. I'll be
And-
like
and-
one of those things that are in front of stores that blow up the dancing guys. You know what I'm talking about? They got
Yeah.
the blower that blows it up.
Yeah.
All look like.
Oh. Uh-oh, John's got another slash out.
Yeah, I'm putting the front and the rear on it.
Oh,
Cool.
cool. Oh, there's Sang.
Yep, Sang's popping in. He said he'd pop in for a few minutes.
The mini Z 4x4, he says.
Very cool.
Oh,
Good evening, sir.
you got an empty box. Spotlight for everybody. There you go.
You got the Jimny.
Cool.
You're talking about a mini Z of the racing ones.
No, that one's a 4x4 mini Z.
Yeah,
Those look so nice. The detail on them is real nice.
The detail on it, that's what you pay for, is a detail.
Yeah.
Performance, I've heard that the 24 scale of other people are much better. But that one is pretty good.
I need
Yeah.
that thing right there for
Some people are getting angry because of the battery type that you put in there, but they're okay.
Yeah.
It runs on AA or AAAs, I think.
Triple A's.
Yeah, triple A's
Yeah.
goes right here.
Can I borrow that until I get out of the hospital?
Can
Hey.
you borrow that? Put it on his bed?
Sure, I'll ship it.
They used to have a lipo conversion for those. For the mini
Nice
Z.
lights at the back. Look at the lights detail at the back. It's really nice.
It's real nice.
We should make a K5.
Cool. Jimny Sienna.
And
Yep.
this is the body.
That's just so nice.
Yeah.
Now I know they had
And-
lipos for the mini Zs at one point. I actually have
This is the
some.
controller.
Controller's bigger than the truck. Cool.
It's the box says is 1/18 scale.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways,
118.
somewhere in the box it says 1/18 scale. I think
It's more like
Suspect somewhere.
1/24th, like all the other ones.
No, those are actually a small vehicle to begin with in real life. So
Yeah.
there's it comes with like metal gears, ball bearings.
Cool. And the dry shaft in the axles, I mean, they're all metal in the axles, I think. Eh? Pictures at the back it showed.
The only thing I was, I brought it home. I got excited. I was going to try it, and I didn't know it was AAA batteries. I thought it was double A's.
Oh, so you don't got no batteries.
No batteries. Even the controller uses AAA.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Even the controller, yeah.
Check out your TV remotes and your DVD remotes.
Yeah, but he needs how many? Two for the truck or three for the truck? Four for the truck? How many in the truck?
Four AAA's.
Four AAA's in the truck and four AAA's in the remote. That's 8 batteries to find. That's pretty hard.
So tomorrow I'm gonna go shopping and buy 4 AAA rechargeable for this guy.
Yeah.
Sounds like the best bet.
That's why I ran in my X mods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Getting that figured out.
Steve-O, I thought you had some 24 scale truck at your house.
Just one.
Your mom didn't bring it to you yet?
Oh no, I didn't. I thought I was getting out of here this week, so
Okay.
I didn't bother.
You didn't bother asking?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be able to go home for this week, but so far they're working on it. They just keep telling me.
Cool. GD Passel cut his VW bug body for his truck, so that's going to look sweet. The VW buggy on there.
RC Recreation, welcome in.
Right.
Oh man, I gotta figure all this out now.
Uh-oh, what'd you do?
Oh, I'm trying to figure how I'm gonna do these. I got fiber optic lights.
And where are you going to put those?
Probably on the inside of the cab on the semis.
Uh,
I got one set up here a little bit. It's not super bright, but you can see it comes on.
Yep.
So, but I got to figure how long I'm going to have to make it and things like that, because it only gives you one filament.
cool.
And you got 4 different little pieces there.
I got this from a buddy.
Mm-hmm.
So now
Those
I
are
gotta
real
find a
nice.
truck. I got to find a truck to match it. I got to put on this truck, but I got to find smaller tires so it matches the truck.
There you go.
But these are these roll so nice. It's just crazy. It's a nice little trailer. It's going to be cool. I'm going to try to do some videos and try to put a camera on it that follows a truck, and it's going to be my camera rig thing. So I want to do it's flat here, and you can tie wrap some things. So I'm probably going to do an arm and then come off to the side, so you actually get side shot of the truck going up and down. Try to do some nice shots with the truck. So it's going to be my camera trailer.
Cool. Yeah, we got some guys here that actually pull those when they're doing events so they can get extra scale points.
Okay.
So, not my kind of deal, but Curtis D, welcome in.
And Sang, before, he used to drive all the way across town to go to his work. He works at the hobby shop at Great Hobbies here in Ottawa.
Mm-hmm.
And the hobby store moved
Oh,
5 minutes from his house.
oh wow. That's
it's-
nice.
Almost on the same street. It's crazy.
Yeah, so I work there in the weekend, and my other job Monday to Friday, it's also close. So today on my way home, I stopped by the hobby shop, and of course I spent, well, I won't say how much I spent, but too much money. So that's the problem when you're living close to work.
Yeah. Yeah. When the when your work or the hobby store is close to your house, it's not a good thing.
No, it's literally like a 5 minutes drive. It's
Okay.
literally down the street.
Nice.
And we have about 2 or 3 hobby shops in the area, And so this is by far the closest. So I'm kind of lucky. Like we have one in the west end of Ottawa, I think about an hour and a half.
Okay.
Is it 110 Hobbies about an hour and a half, right?
Well,
from
you
Ottawa?
got the other hobby store that's close to your house also.
Yeah, but they're not really big in RCs.
No, they started once the other store closed beside them. They tried, but they never got really big into the RC market.
Yeah, like Ottawa, I think there's 3 that's big in RC. One in Orleans, in Ottawa, and Pembroke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Evening Stickies.
Hey, Sticky. If you want to have a laugh, Sticky, go see the sumo RC wrestling video I uploaded. I'm going to do more this weekend. Probably going to take this guy.
Film is asking for a link. Frank,
Who's asking for a link?
Travis Shoots Film. Don't know.
Send me an email at the Tank RC because I don't want to put it in the chat here. Send me an email at the Tank RC at Gmail and ask for the link, and I'll send it to you right away. So the Tank,
welcome
the
in.
Tank
Sorry, Frank.
RC at Gmail, and I'll send it to you. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying hi to Sean. I saw he popped in.
Okay. But talked about it a little bit last week, but I did get this at Great Hobbies last week, and it's dirty already. I didn't even bother doing an unboxing, but I will be doing a video of it, talking about it, and having some fun. I went to have fun with John with his Red Cat, so I'm thinking I'm going to do some wrestling on the sumo with this also this weekend. But it has no bumper, so I'll have a hard time pushing people off. So I think I'm going to be climbing on people more than anything with this thing.
Yeah.
So thank you, Great Hobbies. It's a very fun truck, this thing.
Yeah, they're nice rigs. Just not fun to work on. Rich says he watched the sumo. I watched it. Excellent stuff. I love the sumo.
Yeah. Funny.
Put your Savage up there.
The Savage? The Savage is the same thing. It has no front bumper. You're just going to climb over everybody.
Yeah.
Hit them in reverse.
We'll try with the Summit. I got 2 Summits here. I got one Summit with a big 2000 kV 1/8 system with an RX-8 version 2. So it's got a lot of power. But
Yeah, that'll do.
Might be too fast. And I got an original Summit, so we'll put those 2 on the sumo board and have fun with those.
Lock up the diffs.
Yeah.
Yep. Low gear, lock up dips, and go.
Yep.
RC Recreation, welcome in.
Barbecue says, I think rear steering would help with the sumo. Yeah, it probably would.
Probably. Travis says he sent that, Frank.
Okay, let me go check right away.
Yeah, my sleeping pills are kicking in already.
Are they, man?
She gave them to me early.
Right. Uh-oh.
Usually I don't take them till like 10 more minutes from now, and then they take like an hour. But she gave them to me at like, I don't know, 9 something.
Oh, really?
So they're gonna kick your butt quick, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'll just watch it. So if you hear snoring, it's me. I passed out.
It's okay. We'll try to ask you questions all night just to try to keep you awake.
Yeah.
There you go.
So what's going to be your first build?
Mine?
Yeah.
I want to start on that semi truck.
Nice.
On the
I
semi truck.
cannot wait to see you get that done.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, I want to start on that because it's gonna take a while. Plus the trailer I got to build too. But I got so many upgrade parts and stuff that there's boxes everywhere. That's why I want to start it so I can get the space back.
Understand that one.
I know.
There's an idea. Greenfield
Ooh.
RC had a brilliant idea.
I just saw that.
Put the forklift in there for the sumo and use a forklift for yes.
Lift your point. That's funny. That's funny.
Big enough, and it should be pretty good to do that. I got to take it out of the box. Man, I got a lot of unboxing to do.
Yeah.
Put that in a sumo race, sumo wrestling.
Bobby, you said hit the dig servo on the sumo to help spin you around quicker.
Or put the D12 on. No, the D12 is way too small. It's gonna
That'd get knocked out real quick.
Yeah. Got a couple slash. I got my Stampede.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, we have Travis that came here. Hey, Travis, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
And
Well,
Travis is going to be coming this weekend. He paid his dues, so his entry fee is all settled.
What's going on this weekend?
It's a big event at my house.
Gosh.
It's a Halloween event.
Saturday or Sunday?
It's Saturday.
I can't come anyways. Just wondering.
Okay.
I'll be working.
But I completely forgot to tell you because you Sang is not on Facebook, so all
No.
my invites, everything is done on Facebook. So, sorry, I didn't mention it that I was having an
I
event.
can't come. Like if it was in the evening, yeah, but
It is in the well. It starts at 3:30. So the event
by the time I
actually
get there,
starts at 4:30. So
by the time I get there would be like 6 p.m.
okay, but part two, yeah, 3:30, 4:30. We start. We are going to do the south side first, and we're keeping the north side to start at 6 p.m., which is going to be dark, and that's the one where we're going to have more decoration, Halloween decoration. We got a fog machine. We got scary music. There's a whole bunch of things. So it's all going to be in the woods, and we're going to have our RCs going through there. So it should
Hey.
be interesting.
Yeah, if I might come there, like I could probably be there by 6.
Then if you come, maybe the cops are going to follow you because that's going to make 26 people at the event, and we're only allowed 25 people.
Oh shoot. Okay, so I have an excuse not to come.
That is correct. Don't bother. I would love to have you there, especially it would have been cool using the drone and get top views, and it would have been real cool. But it's gonna be over the limit because here in Ontario right now we're limited to 25 people on outdoor events. So
Wow.
it's too bad because I think we could have broke a record with this event this year. There's so
Yeah,
many
and I don't
people
want to
involved.
get a fine. What is like $1,000 fine or so?
$10,000 for me.
What?
$10,000 for the organizer, and then everybody in that are participating can get $1,000 fine.
Well,
Wow.
yeah, no, I don't want that to happen. I could buy a lot of RCs for $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Earl RC, welcome in, sir. How you doing tonight? And how you doing there, Rich?
Good, good. Glad to be back. I've been that deep in work for the last month and a half.
Oh, yeah?
You've been absent.
And you've been doing a lot of trailing in 4K. I saw that all those videos.
Yeah, that's that is my Saturday break.
Yeah.
Get up in
And-
the morning and get out and
What do
Yes.
you do? What do you use to record in 4K? It must take a lot of horsepower out of your PC.
it is I do the GoPro Hero 8, and then I guess it's like a high-end gaming computer.
Okay.
So it's got a quad Intel, I think it's i7.
Oh,
And then the big thing is I just added more RAM. So I'm up to 52 gigabytes of RAM, which is that's really the key.
Yeah, RAM and a good video card. If you got a good gaming video card, yeah, it's going to help you with your editing. That's for sure.
And
Yeah.
also faster hard drive helps as well.
Fast hard drive.
Yes. I do have a 1 terabyte SSD drive, so that helps quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I also have the GeForce video card, which I know the Adobe that I use actually doesn't recommend the GeForce. They recommend a different video card.
Okay.
But I would have to go buy a video card and have it installed, and the video card comes out like $1,600.
Hmm.
And that's about half of what I paid for my entire laptop.
Cool.
I'm a photographer, and for my program, we had to have there was a lot of like minimum stuff you had to have on your computer. But for video editing, photo editing, it's very different because photos you don't have files. So like on my MacBook Pro, I upgraded it to terabyte SSD. And that's what I have. So
Okay. Your audio is cutting out real bad, Travis.
Yeah, you're cutting out real bad.
oh, I am.
Your
Yeah.
audio was cutting out when you were talking. Yeah.
Okay, I'll try going on my laptop.
You're using what right now? Your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Might be the cell service or something. I don't know.
Most-
Yeah,
Thank you, Furball. Furball said to remind everybody to give a thumbs up on the video.
Yep.
It helps the algorithm on YouTube, that's for sure.
Or thumbs down.
Yeah. Hit a thumb either way.
Yeah, hit a thumb either way. Let's see how many thumbs down we can get. No, don't do that.
Take the thumb out your ass and
Off the topic, but tire prep, sticky tires. Yes, sticky tires might help. There's no rules. There's no rules here at the Sims. Maybe prepping the tire with sticky compound. That's going to help a lot.
Yeah, go get some PB blaster and sauce them up before the thing and let them set up.
Yeah.
awesome.
I like the forklift idea.
Yeah.
Forklift idea might be fun.
That's kind of like Robot Wars.
Yes.
Got to move and spin around just right and get those forks up real quick.
I'm just doing a test of my audio. Can you guys hear me a little bit better?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
way better.
Okay. I need to get a microphone.
Yeah, that helps.
Oh, no, yeah.
A spinning sumo circle. No spinning. Just fix is just fine with me. Yeah, there's Travis' truck.
There's the Blazer.
Nice.
Very nice.
So it's all weathered. That's an SCX SCX 10-2.
Yep.
Chassis under there.
3D printed side rails that have the body mounting built into it.
Well,
I had a drive shaft explode on me on my trail run today, so I have a plastic one in there for right now.
Oh, so you went? Oh yeah, you went with your dad to test it out.
Yeah, we just I wanted to test out, see how it actually worked really well. Actually, I put some. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I put some brass knuckles on it.
Yep.
Okay.
And it really kept the front end down.
Good. Oh, you're gonna
And
need that.
before I had a Cherokee body on it, and it was very top heavy, like very, very top heavy.
Okay.
And I actually didn't roll this over once on the run today, so I was quite happy.
Good.
So I think it will do well at your place, Fran.
Yeah, the event is a Halloween event. No rollover event.
No hand of God.
Yeah, no hand of God.
I want to
So
see.
people are gonna
I
have
don't know
fun.
where it is. Give me one quick second.
Find a buddy and try to recoup your truck. That was so funny. Tomorrow you'll see the video that's going to come up. It's the No Hand of God event I had here a couple weeks ago. It was funny. One guy wanted to help the other guy, rolled over. Another guy came, I'll help you guys, rolls over. And then the fourth guy comes in, tries to help him, makes a mess of everything. All the cars are like piled up. Oh, it was so funny. It was good to see. They spent at least 5 or not 10 minutes, but a good close to 10 minutes just trying to get those cars. One guy had it in the front bumper, pulling the front bumper. The other guy had it pulling on the side. And they were they were working against each other. It was crazy. Like,
Ah.
there's no way you can hook up your car like that and help somebody. So it's so funny to watch. Hopefully, you guys are going to enjoy that. I try to film it and making comments all the time. So instead of putting music, I'm getting people to talk. I'm talking to them, and they know I'm going to put this on YouTube. So I want them to talk, and I'm making them talk, and I'm making more of a commentary. So it should be interesting video to see.
Cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, some live commentary.
Yeah.
Now, see, if I did that in my videos, everybody around would think I was crazy because I had this weird guy playing with a tiny truck talking to himself.
You don't already get that?
Half the time.
Oh, okay. I get that from my wife, so.
I put this on my phone now, so people know who the heck I am.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So when
I wish I could get back.
when I put a camera in front of their face, they can see it.
I wish I can get back into doing YouTube videos. I used to do it, but just time and stuff like that. I don't have, even with photography, like I still don't have all that free time to just make video, like set a schedule to make videos.
But you still have your YouTube channel?
Well, the actual account that I'm on right now was my YouTube channel.
Okay.
I've changed the names over like a few times and stuff, but I've deleted all the videos that I used to post.
Because I got Jack Wu, which is from OneFi, and he's always looking for people in the US and people in Canada to actually try their batteries. So it's
believe it or not, I reached out before I bought my FlySky. I reached out to Radio Link and was like, "Hey, you wanna? I could do a review for you." But then I'm like, they reached out and was like, "Oh, do you have this?" Like they were like, "How many viewers?" and blah blah blah. And I'm like, "Yeah."
okay.
I haven't even started it. Like I used to, but
I don't think Jack Wu looks at the viewership. He just told me, like, if you know anybody that wants to try them out, that wants to do reviews, just let me know. Like,
and that's the thing. I was actually looking at their batteries because I for the low C mini DB because I seen your video you had posted.
Yeah.
I only have one battery, which is a 2200 2 cell, but it's a little puffed, so I want to get a new battery for it.
that one fits perfectly in there, like you saw.
Yeah,
So,
I have mine double-sided taped
okay.
this way on the side, just because it's too wide to fit in the battery tray.
Cool.
I'll actually go grab that. I'll be back.
Okay. Steve O.D., are you drinking your Monster again?
Yeah, I got one here.
Yeah, all that caffeine's going to help you keep awake. It's contradicting your medication that you took.
It's making me fall asleep.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, can see you're getting a little drowsy looking.
But it's caffeine. It's supposed to make you wake up.
It does the opposite for me. I don't know why.
For you?
You've you built up an immunity to the Monster. You have
Earl
to
said the
switch,
same thing.
yeah,
He
you have
thinks
to
the
switch
monster
over.
falls asleep.
You have to switch over to Red Bull for a while.
Sorry, I thought you might be sleeping. That's why I didn't say not much.
Oh, it's all right.
You need anything?
No.
So that must be nice, having a lady come by and say, "Do you need anything?"
Rich, did you see? I got one of these for you.
Yep.
What is that, a vape?
It's not allowed in here, but that's why I'm
Okay.
glad I wasn't doing it. She forgot.
Okay.
I was wondering about that.
You just have to be a little stealthy about it, is all.
Yeah, well, she shut my door, so I'll be able to hear because they knock before they come in usually.
So RC Recreation, if you know my Facebook page, just message me on there and I'll send you his contact name. Okay, show me that buggy.
Yeah, so you can see here the battery. I had I put the battery this way, so standing up,
Okay.
just because the chassis was too narrow. But I just have the stock. I'll just flip it around. I have the stock brushless system. It's literally like brand new. The only scratches are from me.
Okay.
And I was lucky enough. The guy I got it off, actually, it was a coworker, and he was like, "It's been sitting around. I don't play around with RCs that much." He's like, would you buy me a couple Revell kits and you can have it? So
Oh, wow.
I basically got it for, I don't know, 2 Revell kits are what, $80?
Depending on what one, between 60 and 80 bucks. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, better than, it's literally brand new. Like I've ran it twice and that's about how many runs has been on it.
Cool. It's a fun truck, especially with the long wheelbase. It really changed.
Oh my goodness, this thing, I was really surprised on 2-cell.
Yeah.
Like it was almost as fast as my Savage on 4-cell, believe it or not.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of weight on a Savage. A Savage is heavy. You need the power just to get it moving.
They're heavy, but like this thing when you like launch it, it goes.
Yeah. The people don't realize the bigger the truck, the more power you need to make it go. So
Well, yeah, you're right. So I'm guessing 4-cell would be like 2-cell on a mini truck like this.
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
And it does take 3S. I did run mine on 3S, and it's fast, and it's you
The
can't
only
control it
thing
on 3S.
I'm worried about 3S is overheating.
It might, but it's made for it. It will take it, but you do have to be careful because it will take off on you. Like it's very dangerous.
Well, I have a 3S 1500 sitting here that I might have to try.
Just re-gear it if you need to is the only thing.
Yeah, just don't run it full blast for too long. You'll be fine.
No, I'm not hard on my trucks, and I don't. And that's the thing. Like with me, like everyone's like that coming that because I work at.
He works at Orleans Hobby.
When you
the
have
frozen-
people come in and they're like, oh, yeah, it's like the person comes in and they want, you know, there was a guy coming in that wanted the Haas. And he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna run 3S on it. And I'm like, and he's like, I want, you know, everyone wants speed, but the thing with speed is you also break more parts easier and it overheats a lot easier. And it leads to things that down the road, it takes a really big toll on your vehicle. And that was the thing I always, with my Savage, I only ran 4-cell. I never ran 6-cell.
Okay.
And the only thing I ever broke on it was the spider gears inside the rear diff. And that was my fault because I did too many standing backflips.
But you'd be funny. You'd be not funny. You'd be surprised on how the Haas handles 3S.
It's because they undergear it. They gear
Yeah,
it.
they did, and they did such a wonderful job on the Haas. It does not
Yeah.
overheat. It runs perfectly on 3S, and it's
Yeah.
fun.
I've never driven the Haas, but I mean, I was kind of going from a standpoint of like the Stampede and like /4x4.
It's
on those you definitely break a lot of parts on 3S. Hey guys.
Yeah.
Hello,
3S,
brother.
3S is too much for them.
So John,
Thang just popped
How you
off the
doing,
Zoom,
John?
but he said he's still in chat for a while.
cool. Thanks, Sang, for showing up. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, the Haas has like a 2400 kV motor. I think it'd be really slow on 2S with the way they've geared it.
Yeah.
We did not try it on 2S. We should.
No, we
tried
didn't.
it on 2S.
We should have.
Just to see how it handles on 2S.
Well, that's the thing. If you think about it, if you look at the motor that's in the Haas, and you look at compare it to like boat motors and the kV from a boat motor, it's almost similar to like if you would compare it a 2400 kV, it's almost in the range of that size of can. It's almost in the range of a boat motor because it's a lower kV.
Yeah, but in a boat motor and a car motor, or the way they handle, you can't compare because in a boat,
Well-
it's contents drag as soon as you.
Well,
let
that's
power-
what I'm trying to explain is
Yeah.
like when you're in a boat, you want that lower kV because you're literally it's shaft straight to propeller. There's no gearing, there's no nothing to reduce the rotation of the motor. So when you put a 2400 kV with all those gearing, you can gear up quite a bit.
Mhm.
And I think that's where Traxxas went in, is they wanted the 2400 kV to, yes, you out of the box running 3S, you can, it's powerful enough that it's fast, but it's also with that 2400 kV and 3S, it's not gonna, ruin your drivetrain. It's not gonna, be overpowered.
Yeah. Kevin Gibbs is funny. He says, "I'll be right back. I'll be back in 5," and then he comments right after, "I lied." Back already. And then he says, "Hello, Neck Cruiser." Kevin Gibbs says hello. So Neck Cruiser is actually going to be at the event Saturday, and so is Travis. So John, you're going to be bringing your trail walker?
Yeah, I was trying to decide. I just because I ran it on the weekend and I've got the tires are like caked with mud, and I found that on the loose dirt and stuff that these just didn't hook up well at all. So I was going to take them off. But I've ran these on your course before. They were really good. But if it's wet, now it's fall, it's wet. I was thinking that they're going to be way worse. So I was going to try these if they fit and they don't rub. These are the China version of the Super Swampers.
Okay.
That's
Those
my
are big. How
go-to
big are those?
tire.
What's that?
How big are those? They're 4 point whatever?
I think they're officially 4.2s, but
4.2?
they're small, real small
Okay.
for 4.2s.
Well,
So
if they're
it's
4.2s, they're going to
rub.
be the same thing as what I got on there, and it actually fit. It does get body rub a little bit, but not that bad.
Okay. Yeah.
So these tires that I have on this truck, they're 3.75s. They're 155 stretched onto a 1.9 tire, wheels.
Okay.
But these are the Endura wheels from Amazon. And I wanted to give them a test because I've heard they're like rebranded like Voodoo tires in a way.
Okay.
And the compound is super soft, and I think I would have went with a little bit of a stiffer foam for the weight of this trip. But they're super sticky and soft, and for $26 for 4 tires, I wanted to see what the rubber was going to feel like.
Mhm.
And testing them today, they worked really well. So I'm satisfied with my purchase.
Are you going to run 2S or 3S on your truck?
I normally run 2S, 3S, but I'm running 2S.
Okay.
I have a shorty that fits perfectly on. Normally, I'm waiting for my scale transmission to come in. I'm running the stock transmission without the interior on Saturday. But I'm waiting for my scale transmission, and then I'll be running a 2S 5,000 milliamp shorty. So I'll have plenty of runtime, and it's basically 3/4 the size of a standard stick pack.
But I saw those Proline 4.85 tires for the Super Swampers. They look nice. I think I'm going to get a set and actually put it back on this truck, but use the plastic dip on the tires and make the rims blue instead. Try that.
I do want to ask you though, what other stuff is going to be going on? Because I saw you said bring your bashers, and there's a sumo thing. So I don't know what else to bring. So what else are you doing besides the crawl?
Okay, we're going to have a pulling contest. I got a sled. You know those sled for pulling trucks and tractor trucks?
Yeah.
So I got that. So if you want to bring something big enough for that, your TRX, you have a TRX4, I think?
I do.
Yeah, you could bring a TRX4, a heavy truck. Anyways, try to keep it like that. Don't bother bringing your X-Max. Well, you could bring the X-Max on the Sumo. X-Max versus the Summit on the Sumo would be an awesome challenge. That would be cool. But we do have a big ramp, so to jump, like try to do a long jump, and you got to try to land into the pile of leaf. We've done a pile of leaf. So you got to land on the leaf. So it's gonna be cool and fun.
Your track is wide enough for class 3, right?
Yes, yes, it is wide enough. The flags are wide enough, but there is some challenges that the class 3 won't fit on it, which means a Wraith or a Deadbolt with the wide axle.
It should be wide enough for an X-Max, right?
No.
Definitely not doing that. I'm not bringing the X-Max at all. Although I am tempted to bring my Summit because I haven't ran my Summit in forever. And
Bring the Summit. I got 2 here. Well, I'll have 2 out, and there's another guy that did not bring it last weekend or 2 weekends ago, and he said, "Man, I should have brought my Summit." And I know he's going to bring it again. So if you bring it, it's going to be fun. Having 4 Summit on that Sumo board, like one on each corner, and just go for it.
That would be fantastic. Let's do that for sure.
Yeah.
Well, if anyone wants to buy a Summit, we have one in stock at the shop.
Oh yeah.
A purple one.
It's purple, isn't it?
Yeah, it's purple.
New color.
It's so nice. It looks so good.
Yeah.
I'm a funky color person. I like if Traxxas came out with like a pink and green, that'd be cool. That'd be awesome. Like a pink and green like fluorescent Rustler 4x4.
They did just come out with new colors for that. I think there is some crazy new
There
colors.
is some crazy.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I just had a crazy thought. Travis, we had a 200th episode a little while back, and Travis is actually one of the old guys that used to come here when he was way younger. Like he was a small little guy.
I bought my first SCX10 in 2014, so I was 13 years old.
Yeah, and he was coming on RC Talk and talking about his truck and things like that. So it's interesting how people evolve and stick around and do.
I
stuff.
actually I went on. You can search YouTube. Just search Bilberry Creek and then my last name, so Reside, and you can see it was a run we did. It was the very first run. You took videos with your Galaxy S3, and I remember I still love that video because it's such a cool kind of scale look, but it was like I can't remember. It said 6 or 7 years ago, and it was like holy crap.
Yeah, at Bilberry Creek with Travis with the Raysides. I think that's what I called it. It was him, his brother, and I think it was somebody else. Was your dad with us? I can't remember who else.
No, it was just me, my brother, my brother, you and I. That's.
We were 3 truck. I thought we were 4.
No, it was just my dad's Honcho, which my brother was driving, and then my first SCX10 that I ever owned, which was the.
I was just talking to some of the guys here.
Of your SCX10, so the JK Unlimited.
Yeah. The guys from Grizzly RC, they were asking me where to go, and I actually told them about that creek, and I said that's a good place to go. It's in Orleans, and park at the school, and I pointed where the creek was.
Yeah.
But, I got to do an outing there. Maybe next weekend.
So do you remember where there's like a well kind of, and there's a rock pile that's kind of almost square looking?
Yeah.
A tree has fallen across there, so you kind of have to climb underneath the tree.
Okay.
But the rock bed is still there and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I'm on video call. Good friends all.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Pops.
Hey, what do you mean, Pops? What are you talking about? You got more gray hair than I do, you old fuck.
That's true. You want to close my door? Thanks, Dad.
He always pulls my leg every time.
About the new what's it called?
The
Red
Gen 8, Gen 8 2.
Yeah, the new colors and all.
I haven't even seen it yet. You should pull
Green
up
and
some
purple.
pictures.
I'm not too fancy about the purple. The green one looks nice, but the purple one, that's probably a Travis Rayside thing.
I actually like both of them.
The purple's nice.
Pull up some pictures. I haven't seen them yet.
They look good for $299 US. Yeah.
It would have been nice if they did a tan.
Wow.
A tan? Okay.
There's a guy that lives in Ottawa somewhere. I seen it down in the Byward Market, but there's someone with an actual Scout that's tan somewhere in Ottawa.
There's a guy here in town that painted one. He got one of the clear bodies and he did one up in tan. Looks really nice.
It's real. The tan is I don't know why, but tan is a nice color on any kind of off-road vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh, the Scouts with their body lines, it just lends to it. It just shows it off nice.
Yeah, tan with a white cab on the back.
He actually did black for the back half of the roof, and it looked real good.
Black, okay.
Yep. Then he rolled it down a very steep mesa out here and cracked the body all apart, and now it just sits on his shelf.
I know that the sadness of doing that. I was on my first run with this SCX10 too, but it was when I had originally had built it. It was my first run ever. I had a Cherokee hard body. That was my first build of it. And it was my first hill I was going up. And I guess I had I was distracted and let go of my throttle.
Oh no.
And I rolled backwards and I turned the wrong way. And all I seen, because it was very top heavy, all I seen was it go turn, roll down, and it landed right on a stump that was sticking out of the ground, right on the windshield.
Oh no.
And I'm happy the glue held, because all it did was crack the windshield.
Hmm.
But I was so sad because it was my first run with it. I hadn't even gotten dirt on the tires. And but it actually the crack actually made it look like a real crack in a windshield. So But that's one thing with running brand new trucks is you always get that one first either crack or scratch, and you're like, ugh.
That's why when I do a new body for racing, I'll go out for a practice lap and purposely I will roll the vehicle.
Yeah.
So no one else gets a chance to put the first marks on it.
That was the first run out with my Element after I got it built. The first place I took it to, you walk down this little dirt trail and there's about a 10-foot rock embankment to the side. And you have to go up over this little curb in order to go down into the wash down there. And the first thing I did was I drove it up over the curb, and as it went down the curb, it sort of high centered and I goosed it, and it just rolled all the way down the embankment. It was like, oh, brand new body, brand new paint, brand new everything. First thing it does after 10 minutes of being turned on, it rolls down 30 times down into the embankment.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Story of RC.
A brand new Techno week on Wednesday, and first race head-on collision, like full-on head-on collision with another
He
car.
did it.
Yeah, I saw the
Wow.
video. I saw
Huge
the
cringe.
video.
I mean, it's okay to hit bumper on bumper, but that still hurt. That still hurt me.
Yeah.
inside.
I'm putting the link in the chat for some people just to go see this video.
I
This
wonder if you
video-
could still. There was no video of us showing us, but
No.
it's so cool like seeing old videos of me, like because I looked so different when I was younger.
So my Rubicon was pretty new also, and his truck was new. So,
Wow.
We had actually bought our trucks at the same time, believe it or not.
Yeah, and I had my S3, Samsung S3, and had it on the tripod, and it's you or your brother that was actually running right over it. Like I go, okay,
Oh,
that's
it was
run-
me. I ran right into it and it
Yeah.
fell in the water.
Yeah,
Oh
like
no.
come on now. Drives right on top of it. So I basically made them or make sure to tell them, okay, like let's make it look scale and all that, like a recovery. So we were trying to make it look nice and cool.
Yeah.
But that creek was kind of cool because I was setting up the cameras on each side, or there was some water a lot, and so it was a fun area to actually go.
I sold those wheels to you on that truck,
Okay.
and I sold the chassis with the winch. It was basically ready to go with the axles and everything. I sold it for $125.
Yeah, that's a beautiful area right there.
That's real nice.
Oh, it's still like that. And right now it's
Is
so
it? Good.
beautiful with all the leaves.
Now, is the creek as much water as this, less, or it's about the same?
It's less. Actually, there's. It's hard to
Well,
explain.
Yeah,
it's not as-
It's been raining for 3 or 4 days. It should be a lot right now.
It's not that deep. Like it only went the deepest it was probably to the bottom links, and that's it.
Good. That's good. That makes for nice videos. Like, look at this, how nice the green is, and
Yeah.
it was a nice day. That's for sure.
This was more the summer. Right now is the
Yeah.
fall, and like the orange and it would be such a beautiful video right
Yeah.
now.
Got to go back. Gotta
It's
make it-
it's literally like I can walk there from my house. It's the trail. The actual trail is about, I think it's 2 kilometers long,
okay.
and it's right in the center of Orleans, literally like dead center of Orleans.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite spots. Is only like maybe a 5-minute drive from my house.
Cool.
It's
Yeah.
perfect to just go out for a few hours and come back home. And
I've been looking all over the place for another place like this, like Bilberry Creek is just a creek with lots of rocks and not too deep of water, because I don't want to bury the truck in the water. Mind you, at the end of that creek, it crosses another creek, and there you can lose your truck. And I've actually done it and gone under, and I didn't lose it. I just drove out of it. But it's a nice area. I can't find another place like that. They're so hard to find sometimes.
Yeah.
Trail Critter RC, how you doing?
Hello, guys.
Jake from
What's up,
State
Jake?
Farm.
Hey there.
What's up, Jake?
That's me.
There's only one person we got missing, and there's a lot of people in the panel. He's going to be so pissed that he missed it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, where is the owner?
Wait,
To my
hold on.
opinion, I don't know where he is. The
It's
invite
quiet
is-
in here.
Yeah, it's nice and quiet.
Wow.
We're missing the Tamaya kid. Kid or king? Should it be
You
king
sent
or
him an
king?
invite?
No, I did send him an invite.
Wow.
Must be doing something.
Yeah.
Hey
Just-
Francois, do you need a spare motor for your trophy truck?
What is
It's
it?
a 20-turn Stinger Traxxas.
Oh yeah, cool.
I'll bring it with you. Throw it in with the tires.
Okay, sounds good.
It's always good to have motors handy.
It's always good to have motors, especially when you get an old guy like me that runs 3S on it when you're not supposed to.
Yeah, really.
The gearing was not correct. The ESC and the motor can take it, but gearing was not correct for that.
Evening, Brandon Timberland. Welcome in.
You know, Brandon.
Oh,
Hey,
John,
Brandon.
cheater tires on this truck for Saturday's run.
Oh,
Right? I can show you cheater tires on my
Yeah,
rig.
I know.
Let's see if the body rubs, but I got a real mess here with these dirty friggin' tires. They got dirt everywhere.
They stick the dirt really sticks to those tires, like, and they don't clean up. They
These
still,
are so heavy.
when you're rolling with them other tires, the dirt actually falls off of those, but those they don't. They just stay on there. They stay in the groove.
Yeah, it's like glue, man.
Hey Brandon, how you doing?
Yeah, I finally got a chance. They've been out of stock forever. I finally got a chance to run the full size landmines from Jake Concepts.
Okay, and how were they?
They are really nice. The green compound is it's pretty soft. I wouldn't say it's not quite as soft as like the Predator from Hyrax or like the Alien from Pitbull, but soft. But it's got a really nice tread pattern, and it actually clears out mud pretty good for not really a mud tread pattern, but
It's a
it
really nice
actually
tread.
it cleared it out pretty good. I ran through I'm not exactly sure why it was like bright red, but I ran through like some bright red kind of gooey mud, and I goosed the throttle a couple of times and it cleared them right out.
They almost remind me of the old. They're very old, but they were a tire by Proline called the Moabs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They had a tread pattern. It was the lugs were bigger, but it had a tread pattern very similar.
Yeah. Yeah, they kind of remind me of the Rock Beast tread pattern too.
Yeah.
Because they do have some of the treads have the inside part like cut out a little bit, so it has a bit of a divot inside the knobs.
Yeah.
But it's not on every single one.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're really nice tires. Unfortunately,
those are only on 1.9s though. They're big tires.
yes, yeah, it's a 4.72 on 1.9s, and then I also have the smaller Class 1 size that are, I think they're 4.19 on 1.9s.
See, my son won some steel RC 4-wheel drive rims on one of my events that I had here on the door prize. And he wants new tires for his Gen 8. So I got to look for some new tires. Those would fit nice on there.
4.72 is like a happy medium for like people who want bigger tires, but also don't want to go 2.2. They want to stay 1.9.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because my dad actually on his Honcho, he runs the Baja TTPs, Mickey Thompsons, and there's 4.75, I think. And for the Honcho, they're perfect, and they give him just enough height to clear the stock Gen 1 SCX10 axles.
Yeah.
But doesn't give him a whole lot of body rub like a 2.2 would.
Yeah.
Now for 1.9s, I like those Wranglers like you got, Frank.
Okay, yeah, the Wranglers.
Yeah.
I've got some of those on the Boom Racing wheels, but I just threw my 2.2s on my rig with the gearhead wheels on it. So I need to take that thing out soon. I got to find some place that'll allow me.
Yeah.
Lately, all the places around me are saying no RC vehicles or anything like that. So
Oh, really?
yeah, it's getting stupid.
Well, that's crazy
Yeah,
because
what
you
kind of
want
spots
to
is it?
get out. You want to get out and have some fun. I know people are saying stay indoors because of the COVID, but even if you're all outside by yourself,
Mhm.
you're not spreading anything if you're not touching anything that doesn't belong to you.
I have a crazy story I seen on Facebook. I'm in an HPI Savage Facebook group, and there was someone that had posted about them running nitro, and they were trying to sell their nitro vehicle. And he was like, "Hey, I'm looking to sell this. I just bought it. I got called on by the cops 3 times, and so I was reading through the comments, and there was another guy and said, and the guy was basically like, I just had this similar situation. I actually got handcuffed because it's apparently classed as using a go-kart or a motorized something, basically something that's not licensed.
Yeah.
And he had to go to court and everything. And the person that actually was taking him to court actually didn't show up, and he didn't get charged. But it was such a weird thing to read.
Yeah, we actually in the city here, we have a noise ordinance because of the leaf blowers. So when you see all the gas powered leaf blowers, they have these huge like coffee can mufflers on them,
Really?
so that they can still use them without breaking the noise ordinance.
Yeah.
With nitro powered RC cars, it falls under the same category, so they will write you a $250 ticket if you're running around in your front yard.
Wow.
We said his name 3 times. Now he's
I recognize that.
Hello, everybody.
I don't think
Hello, Brad.
I don't
Hey,
think
Brad.
Hey,
Hello.
How
Brad,
you doing?
Hello.
I had to mention your name for you to show up.
3 times.
Actually, I had to watch the debates. Sorry.
Oh, you were
Ah.
watching the
Oh,
debate.
right.
Yeah,
Who won?
that I turned it off before they determined it.
Yeah,
gonna
but
say-
by
they're gonna-
your
They're
view,
gonna say Biden because they tipped it to him because they kept not letting Trump rebuttal a lot of the stuff that Biden was saying.
yeah, but if it's not your turn to speak, you shut up.
That's not the point. What I'm trying to say, he let the guy speak, and when he wanted to rebuttal back to what he said, they wouldn't let him do it. They said we need to get on to the next topic a lot more than they would let him rebuttal what he said. So they
Okay.
did let him speak. He did
Okay.
let him
Yeah,
speak, and they treated him unfairly.
Cool.
They treated Trump unfairly.
Cool.
I'm just telling you that he was a lot better today. People would have
I
agreed with that.
Yeah.
They did not let him rebuttal a lot more
Okay.
than Trump. Biden did more.
Okay, Brad.
rebuttaling.
Okay, Brad. Enough, Brad. Stop it. Let's talk RC, not politics.
Okay, I have 3 new videos out there. I just put out another one, but I just got that new Bright fixed, and the battery took a dump on me. I charged it. It ran for 5.5 minutes practically, and I found out 2 of the cells are bad in it. So I fixed the car, and now I have to buy a new battery for it.
Well,
My new Bright with the brushless motor in it.
contact Jack Wu, and I'll send him his contact info, and you can review some a 1.5 battery, and then he's going to credit you back. The problem is you have to buy the battery on Amazon, and then he credits you once you upload the video.
This battery is on Amazon, and I'm having problems buying things from Amazon because someone tried to buy something in Texas under my name.
Then I cannot help you. Sorry.
Anyways, it's a 9.6 lithium ion battery, and it's
Okay.
it's proprietary technology battery for them.
Oh, 9.6. That's an odd volt.
Yeah, it's an
that's
odd volt.
normal for the new Bright and Tyco type stuff that they've had.
Yeah, it's a 2200 milliamp, but I know it should have lasted more than 5 minutes, even with a 20 kilogram servo.
You gotta be easier on that trigger finger, Brad.
What?
You gotta be easier on that trigger finger, man.
And 20 grams doesn't last that long in a weekend.
Uh-oh, there's trouble.
Yeah, of course. Brad shows up, and then Sean shows up.
Hey, Sean.
Chasing his man.
Yeah, that's well. Brad 2.0 was here earlier, so I had to wait till the OG got here.
Oh, good grief! I'm
Now we
staying out
just
of all
need
of that.
we just need Axiomatic. I see he's in the
He's
chat
in.
now. Yeah,
that's
Axiomatic's
it.
in the chat.
You know what I would like to do is, but I'd have to change the batteries thing because I would like to see what the Spectrum 9.9 Lifey battery would do for it if it could take that type of amperage draw. But I would think so. But it's only 3.3 amps, the volts more than what I'm currently using. All I'd have to do is take the old thing and solder it onto the new one.
Boom.
What you? No, you think 0.3 volts is going to do
The
that?
trains.
Gonna go
Evening,
boom.
Basher boy.
Yeah, you never know until you try, Brad.
Well, I have another
Send
ESC
it.
for the thing anyway, so don't think I'm not worried about
Well-
changing it over.
Take,
So
take a 9-volt battery out of your fire alarm. Put it in.
That's it.
I actually have one, but it's pretty much dead.
Your fire alarm. It's probably still got
Battery.
juice in
Here
it.
you go.
There you go. There's a
Dang,
plug.
jump
I've
back
never
in.
met you before. It's good to meet you, man.
And the best way to test it, Brad, stick your tongue to it. See if it's still good.
Well, I'm sure it's going to give me a shock because I've done that before, but it actually started my alarm beeping. So I've already taken one out, so it's kind of low, so it really wouldn't make much of a difference.
It's actually a very good feeling. Just touch it on the tip and
yeah, that's good.
I used to have to do it all the time, checking batteries when I helped local bands for the wireless receiver for his guitar.
for the guitars, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, and you know what? It's a pinching feeling. It's what it is. It's a pinching, roving feeling.
I can actually feel it right now just thinking of it.
Yep. Oh, man.
How do you check your lipo batteries? Your three
with a fork.
less lipo battery. You put on your tongue also.
I actually have a balance checker thing, and that's how I checked it.
Okay.
Yes, well, day, welcome.
I might bring out my camera to take some pictures for you, Francois.
Oh, but you might be busy. Oh, there's another guy that takes pictures also. He's pretty good, but if you want to take pictures, go right ahead.
No, I don't know. I'll let him. My film. I would have loved to bring some film, but it's coming in the mail.
So did any of you see that squirrel attack my HBX?
So Sang says he wants to buy one of these things.
A lot of people
Yes.
do.
Yes.
A very popular car.
They don't make them in the 4-wheel drive, do they? I want a 4-wheel
No.
drive version.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist.
Aha, I know it's secret though. But
Out
I
of
hope
all the
you get
people, Sang needs one.
But this weekend, Sang, if you want one, let me know right now because for $10 I'm having a draw right now for one. So $10 might win you one. So I'm selling 15 tickets at $10 each. Proceed goes to me for my trail and upgrading and all that. And Saturday, if I sell all the tickets, I will be drawing one of these.
I think
I don't pay for shipping though.
I think Sang's gonna wait till Tamiya comes out with one.
So these
Dang
are
has
from
I
the
think he has
suspension.
Kyoshos too, if I'm not mistaken.
But sure, you could probably it would probably fit in the C10 chassis.
The WLP toys, the pickup truck, and there's a whole bunch of other one. I think they call it 24 something. The chassis.
Yeah, there's what
This is
the
a
chassis is the
direct,
same.
it's a direct same wheelbase. So
And-
the other chassis, you take this chassis off, you put the other one on it, and it's a direct fit.
That's the
4-wheel
14
drive.
something.
4-wheel drive. Then
Yeah. and the other one is 4-wheel drive. So,
Earl knows exactly which one.
But you could probably upgrade it to the C10
C14.
chassis. Yeah.
yeah, there's so many things that you follow the Facebook group. There's a Facebook group for these things, and it's crazy what they modded.
Joey invited me to it, and did you see? I'm not sure. He was posted it a couple hours ago, but it was a orange FJ Cruiser. Did you see that one by chance?
I'm not sure if I saw that one.
But
I saw somebody like he took off the bearing inside and he drilled it out a little bit, put a bearing, and then he put the axle of an MO3 into here, and he's actually putting Tamiya wheels on here, and it looks good.
Yeah, because I know RC Voodoo, he's doing a giveaway, just a regular giveaway. You go on his channel and comment, he's just doing a giveaway for it.
Yeah, he gave it away already.
So if anybody,
oh yeah, I think that's all right. Barbecue actually won it.
Barbecue got it.
Yeah, barbecue won it. That's right.
You know what I find also interesting about that car is that it has a this front suspension is a torsion bar suspension.
Yes, it is.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it's interesting, and I've seen a lot of different mods to move it. It is stiff, but it's neat how it works. But I see why people would make it the other way because it is very stiff. But it works. It's got a lot of travel. It's really neat how it actually works very good. So,
I brought up the Facebook page. I was going to show it on my screen, but you disabled screen sharing.
So Menomina FPV. Frank says he loves your Porsche over there.
you can share it now.
Okay.
I'll be right back, guys.
But Saturday, if anybody in Ottawa area or close by want to win one of these, it's $10 a ticket. So send me PayPal or e-transfer at the tankrc at Gmail, and I'll put you in the draw. Friends and family, PayPal.
Hey, Kagan.
Hey, Kagan.
Howdy.
Hey, Kagan. What's up, brother?
Oh, Green Frog's here.
Oh my God, what happened to your hair, man? You look like you shocked yourself in your own business.
He was stuck in a tornado.
That's Wolverine.
I think so.
That's the Wolverine coming out in him. Wow. Badger boy, I thought you would find that one funny.
I don't have a Porsche.
I thought you did, Frank.
No, I don't have a Porsche.
You may have had one at one time.
I never had a Porsche.
I think he was referring to the bug.
Yeah, I know he's referring
No,
to
I'm
the
not
bug.
referring to the bug.
He's got a rich man's Beetle, a poor
Oh,
man's.
look at him go with a Mac. With the Mac
Did
with
you
the
sell the bug?
mouse button.
Francois?
What? What's that, Kagan?
Did you sell the bug?
No, it's still there behind.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's the
They
one.
don't ever sell it.
Yeah,
That's the
Menomina.
truck. That's the truck that it's a direct fit on it.
So that's the other. So yeah, they have the C14 and then the 24.
Yeah.
That one you could get a full metal system that they make for it. The total
Yeah.
metal on the chassis.
So
Oh,
that
there's-
chassis, you take that red body off and you put it directly on there.
There's
Oh, look at
there's Nick's throw at it.
That's our local guy here,
It's just way too small. That's the
and
problem.
he's gonna have the Dukes. He might have the Dukes of Hazzard here this weekend.
Look at
This-
that. He made a thing to put things in.
Yeah, the battery.
Yeah, he made it out of carbon fiber.
Yeah, but look how small that thing is. It's like ridiculous.
See, WLP official group.
You want to
that
just throw it in the
come
air
up
and hit
with
it with a tennis racket.
create-
I want to
create
see
new
where
ideas.
that FJ Cruiser is.
I thought you just passed it.
No, it was orange.
Low
Oh,
rider.
the orange
Oh,
one?
here. This is the one I wanted to.
Oh, they low ridered.
Yeah, he slammed it, but he check out. I think it's in the comments. I can't remember. No, I think it's on another video. But anyways, what he did was he had cut the chassis in half, like so. He cut it where the wheels would normally hit, and he flattened out the leaf spring and screwed the leaf spring flat on the chassis so that the axle is it. He actually made a cutout in the top of the bed,
Oh hell.
so it's slammed right down.
It looks like a drifter.
I think that's what he's. And at one picture that he had posted, he actually has a scale engine in the back of it, all tied up.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, some of the go check out the site. Some of the stuff on here is really cool. Someone did a 4-link.
Lay down.
Oh, there we go. There it is.
No, that was the cantilevered shocks.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I found the wheels so cool, like how they're like kind of like bulging out.
Hmm.
I thought it looked cool.
So many creative people nowadays. It's crazy.
Well, I will turn off my screen. There we go. We're back.
Cool.
All right, guys. It's good to hang out, Frank. Thanks for having me again.
Thanks for showing up, Stickies.
Yeah,
Rich,
I gotta take off and try and do some more work.
I gotta take off. I got work in the morning.
Got yeah. See everybody.
See you later, Rich.
Take care,
Yeah,
guys.
probably tomorrow night.
Rich.
Later, Sean. Later, Kagan. Later,
Later, guys.
Steve-O, John.
Later, man.
Jake, John Martin. Frank.
Hold on. Bye, Steve-O.
Brad.
Take care, guys.
Rich is leaving.
Rich is leaving, Brad.
Yep.
Later, Brad.
Travis too.
Yeah.
Travis is leaving.
Oh, the other guy left too.
And
Travis.
we have Mana Mana in the chat also. He's been there for a bit.
Yeah, well, Manamana, that's what I was saying. He was asking about your Porsche.
Because yeah, they were toying with me, talking about Porsche, and I know.
Yeah, because he was asking. He said he
Dashboard.
likes. He said he liked the look of that bug on your shelf. It looked like a Herbie.
Yeah,
I
and then
seen that.
Basher Boy started talking about Porsche, and then
Yeah,
I got mad or upset, but I was just toying around. So
yeah,
people now are just teasing me.
that's it. Because Manamana actually asked. He said, "I like that. I like the look of that bug on your shelf." Say that.
Cool.
You're ready. I'm gonna have to run out too. I gotta go grab the wife. I'll probably be back
problem.
later.
All right, JM. Shut
I'm
up.
good.
Bye, John.
Thanks.
John, be careful.
So, John, what do you think of that enduro, John?
I like it a lot. I like
Yeah.
it so much. I'm choosing to run it again on the course for the second time.
Nice.
John, if you get one, you know,
12
we'll go
overdrive set up now.
Your audio cut out a little bit. He's got the 11% overdrive done on his truck now.
Oh, okay.
And so I've just done, so now I've got 12% overdrive. I've just done the body lift and slightly bigger tire to try. We'll
Those
see.
are
What
much
did you
bigger
go
than
with?
mine.
What did you go with? 1.7s?
I think they're a 1.9. They're just a really small tire. They're not
Okay, yeah.
bigger than the stock 1.55s. They're just barely bigger.
Yeah,
Not
Okay.
much. But it's
Nice.
more about the tread. I think the Super
Yeah.
Swamper tread's going to do better. These get clogged really easily.
yeah. The super swampers do. I have super swampers on.
Do you have
Couple
3S
of
to run on that
trucks.
tomorrow? I mean Saturday.
Yeah, I'll run a 3S on it.
Okay.
Javier put super swampers on the veteran builds that he's giving away.
Yeah, I have super swampers there, but I have the 1.55 super swampers, and then I have the 1.55 mudslingers as well.
Oh,
Okay.
mudsling. That's what they are. That's right.
Yeah, that's the mudslingers. Even though it's 1.55, it looks really big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, when we talk about the rim size, I don't mind having a small rim, but then it's
Yeah.
the tire that goes on it. It could be huge, it could be small. It doesn't really matter. It's weird. They don't really limit it that well.
I don't
Yeah,
have
so-
puppets. I don't have puppets to show Mana, but I got my little Herbie. So since he likes the Herbie, I'm gonna show him the Herbie.
Yeah.
I even got the
Later,
roof
RC Massmaster.
there.
Later, Master.
That's my Porsche.
That's it.
Neat, neat.
Put the Porsche engine in it, and you've got a rich man's Beetle and a poor man's Porsche.
Yeah. So I should actually take pictures of these two together, just for the hell of it. Just show the size comparison of both of them. Really shows
I'd
how
be
small
curious.
this truck
I'd be
is.
curious in real life how close that is for
Yeah.
speed.
Because this truck is small, as small as this, as the Bug.
Mm.
Bug is a small car.
But it would fit that Bug chassis, no?
No, the chassis is much longer.
If you
On
want
the
to see
Bug?
real ones running around, check out Jimmy Oaks on YouTube. He just bought
I
two
do.
of
I
them.
shared that today. That was ridiculous.
Which one?
The Adam LZ with him.
Oh, yeah.
The chassis is way bigger. Yeah. But you
Yeah.
could put a bit of styrene behind the cab and make a longer bed, no?
Yeah, you could.
Probably.
There's so many things you can do with it.
Yeah, just make a little longer bed on the back of it.
Watching those mini truck videos has made me want to go get a real full size mini truck. Apparently, there's like 50 of them in Jersey. You guys should go buy a few.
There you go.
But one thing I've not run this year, after I finish building it, I have not even run it or test it on carpet. This thing
Wow.
Well, you got
Because
the
of-
tires due now.
because of COVID. So I don't want to run it on pavement because these are plastic tires. But I'm looking for a place to run this on carpet somewhere. But can't wait to try it out. So even the bed is all in wood and metal.
Nice.
Polished concrete might be okay too.
So Sangs Vintage RC said you need an interior, not Bug.
Yeah, I do need an interior. Do you have any idea what I could use for an interior for that Bug? Because I wouldn't mind putting an interior in there.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind a rally looking deal, look for a HPI RS4 interior and just cut down the sides.
On
You
scale.
can't get HPI stuff anymore.
I didn't say new.
Is there like Revell 10 scale models out there for the Bug? I would assume.
Oh
no.
Tamiya has a larger scale models of the Bug. So maybe they've got something that would work.
So here's something for you, Sang, to find for me. Find me an interior for my Bug.
He said use styrene.
Use styrene? Oh. Right now, I don't have time for that. But yeah, you could.
Full interior, that'd be a lot.
Or find somebody that can 3D print one. There's two guys, local guys here that are now 3D printing. So
All right, guys, I gotta go.
all right, thanks a lot, Steve-O.
Yeah.
We'll see
All
you.
right, Steve-O.
We'll see you tomorrow night.
All right, guys.
All be well. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Feel
Well-
better.
Sleep well.
Thanks.
Later, man.
Live long and prosper.
Sure feels right. I'm drugged up. Drugged up, go to sleep.
No.
Yeah, Mark, call him Mindy. Come in, Mindy.
Don't use a Tamiya Rally interior. Well,
Don't.
maybe if I bring my Bug to you, Sang, and you do that, you do me an interior, and I'll pay for you. I'll pay for your time. Keeps you busy.
But the 3D print, them ones can get expensive though.
Yeah. Then they get a little heavier than styrene. Styrene is
Yeah,
so
yeah.
light and so fun to play with.
Yeah. I haven't ventured into the styrene yet. I think I'm gonna actually try some.
Oh, John, did you get the parts for that gear?
No, Jim wasn't at the track last night, so I didn't get them. Did you get yours?
I didn't even order any. But Paul is coming with his trailer with
Yeah.
110. So we're gonna make
Oh,
sure
yeah,
he
I'll,
brings
I'll
them
get
with
it then. I'll message him to bring it then.
Okay. I think I should get a set of gears just in case also.
Well, I'm just taking it apart now because I want to see if my internal gears are stripped. If they're not, I'm going to put in a different brand spur because since I put out that video, everyone messaged me that has had this problem saying, don't even bother putting the Kyosho spur gear in. They're molded terrible. It'll just strip right out again. Just put in Associated or a TLR spur and it'll last forever.
Okay.
We've got someone here local that is selling one of those trucks for $180.
The Pro? Oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
it just says the Rampage 2-wheel drive. I don't remember if it's a Pro or what.
Yeah,
It's a
Rampage 2.
radio.
There's 4 different versions or three.
Yeah,
or
there's
4.
too many versions. Yeah.
Well, it's the gold body, so
Oh, it's
No,
a gold
then-
body.
then it's
That's
yeah.
that one. Yeah, it should be that one, the Pro.
I tried to get a guy. He said, "I'll give you one on $50 for a TRX4." I just laughed at him. Like,
And I'm trying to see if the guy wants to do a trade for something else that I might have, because I'd like to grab that thing.
Okay. It is a fun little truck.
I just like how the suspension moves on it when you go. Like,
Exactly. That's what sold me, is that I want that look, but
yeah.
not sure about getting into it and working on this thing.
That's not that bad.
Yeah. How quickly can I get this transmission off?
Pretty quick. Take the wheels off, take the links off, the shocks, and you're done. You got it in your hand.
We gonna time John again?
Really quick. Put it back together again.
So I get the most work done on these calls in my RCs for sure. Pressure's on.
Well, last week was the overdrive gear.
Yeah. I used it on the weekend. I don't know if I like it. I didn't like it in just like open country running. So we'll see.
You did find a difference? You did find a difference of driving it?
Oh yeah, I had to take it. I did take the overdrive off my TF2 even.
It's good if you're crawling and camp crawling and stuff. I'm sure.
So regular when you're trying to run it in a long distance, man, it puts a lot of pressure on the motor.
Yeah, it just feels like it's really restrictive and like it's trying to pull itself apart.
Yeah, I had to actually
It
take.
is.
I had like 30% overdrive on my TF2.
Yeah.
I took that off. Actually, this
30%.
Yeah,
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, like the front wheels would do near 3 rotations by the time the back wheel done 1.
Yeah.
Originally, it comes. If you buy the gears, you can make it 0, no overdrive. But originally, it's 5 point whatever overdrive.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, I liked the 5. I thought the 5 was really good.
Yeah.
The
We'll
12,
try
I'm not
the
so
trails
sure
and
about.
we'll see. Especially climbing. I guess it all depends what kind of terrain you're doing and things like that. I know that to me it climbs better. It climbs the hill a little bit better.
Oh yeah, I can notice a difference since I put it back to 0. I put it to 0 like overdrive. There's a huge difference in when I had the overdrive in, it would pull me out of bed even in the mornings.
I don't remember. I think I've got the overdrive units in my SCX10.
But my TF2's got the 2-speed transmission and all in it too.
Actually, I think I got overdrive in the front and underdrive in the rear.
Oh yeah. RC Basher Boy says the Kyosho Outlaw Rampage is an amazing truck.
Yeah.
Sang says I want to get the Kyosho Trail King.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony, welcome in.
Tony.
Tony's there. Trail King, that's the one with the tracks.
Yep. That's what Tony ordered, I think, right?
Yeah.
Oh man. Don't let paper sit on Lucite, Lexan, or anything like that for
Oh, that's gonna be a challenge to take off.
This has been on there for years. This was in a box of stuff of my dad's that I just found.
Well, can't you heat it up?
It'll warp it.
Might. It all depends how much heat you put. Yeah.
How about like lighter fluid?
No,
Lighter fluid to stick them off.
I just been using that.
Basically.
Right now, I'm just getting what's loose before I do that.
Yeah. Cool.
Like Tony did get the Trail King. It came in. Must be
Nice.
Cool. Now he's going to turn that into a monster truck.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a class or something. He said they were racing.
Yeah, they have different classes for that. That's true.
I remember I think it was Bigfoot had a tracked vehicle back in the day. Maybe there was multiple ones, but I remember.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other ones. Yeah, because he was showing us the other night. I think it was on the after hour show. We were talking about it and showing us different trucks with tracks.
Yeah, it was after hours. There was like, what, 10 different ones or something he found?
Wow.
Sang says use nitro fluid to take off the glue.
Yeah, I've got some. I just don't like the smell of it.
Okay.
I'm just curious, guys. Did any of you see the new Traxxas video that came out not too long ago with the 4x4 VXL Slash?
Yeah, the Slash one. It was like
Oh God, I do admit that their videos are insane. They have good insane videos, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Don't know. I
Good
have
job.
not watched it.
Neither have I. I do
Oh,
know
well.
they have a couple new products out. They've got new braces, top braces for the Wrestler 4x4, Stampede 4x4,
Slash.
and the
Thank
Slash 4x4
Oh, yeah.
in like 4 different colors.
They showed,
Tower to
showed it,
tower.
they showed it jumping from a car park onto the
No.
ground.
Yeah.
I'd like to know if they use one RC for the whole video. I tend to doubt it. A truckload of them, they can just do whatever they want, you know?
Yeah.
Or if they did, they had multiple parts and they changed it out every 10 minutes.
Oh, I swear it fell like 3 or 4 stories and it landed like 50 feet away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Keep
And
on
it landed
ticking.
on all fours. What? And then he went around a corner when he gained control of it again. When it landed, he turned real quick with it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch it. I saw the thumbnail for it, but no, I didn't watch it. I think it was the orange Slash, right?
Yes, it is.
That's the one you have to take the motor off. I'm pretty sure you have to take that motor off when you're working on it.
Step to separate this?
Yeah.
That is a
Yeah, you
that's
do
a-
because the way the plate is, the transmission plate and all that. So take off that cover. It just untwists. Take off the cover on the other side where it actually hides the screw. Oh, you did take it off. Okay.
Yeah, it's off. I've got
Yeah.
all the screws loosened on the case. I was just trying to pull it apart.
It should
That's
come
a
apart.
beefy rear end. That's a beefy rear end, John.
Oh, I think it's because I didn't
Oh,
take
yes, the axle.
Yeah.
It's like a
The
pickup
axle's-
line. Right?
You have to take the screw off. There's a little tiny
Take it.
screw.
That's what she said.
What'd you say?
I
That
said
sounded
the
like a pickup line.
I'm just saying. I'm saying that the rear end looks pretty beefy and pretty sturdy on that thing.
But she said.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right.
It does have a similar look to the Hornet rear end. Similar, not entirely.
Yeah, it reminds me of that and the Grasshopper a little bit.
Yeah. But it's lower. It has lower center of gravity, I think, than those do.
Yeah.
In the rear.
John, I have a question for you regarding your 22.
Yeah.
Have you had any issues with binding in the front end while turning?
No, not that I've noticed. No.
And make sure you have the spacers on the ball ends for the rod, the camber links and all like that, and the steering links. Make sure you don't tighten them too far so the bottom of that ball end goes down through. And if you can, trim off the bottom of the knuckle there where that goes. Because I had that issue last week. It was binding on the control arm. And it would not turn and ended up nailing the timing tower pole and breaking a front arm.
Oh, so where it was binding on the servo on the inside or somewhere?
No, on the outside at the knuckles where the steering link comes out to the ball and the ball goes through the knuckle. Make sure you got the spacer in there. And if you can, there's a little nub down the bottom. Just flatten that out so it doesn't hit the
I'll have to look.
control arm.
No, I haven't noticed that. I am dropping a video tomorrow of doing the maintenance on that car, and I complain about it pretty well.
I've been waiting for that one. So
I would like to know. I would like to know the thickness of the shafts on the back of that. I mean, is it thick like the Hornets and the Grasshopper shafts? Because those are fairly thick. You have to try real hard to bend those.
What, the axles?
Yeah.
On what?
On that right there.
I wonder if it's the same thickness as those. Which is actually fairly thick. What are they? What would you say? 10 millimeters thick, Brett?
Maybe 8.
You really have to try very hard to snap those.
Yeah, they're thick.
You're talking about the TLR or this thing?
Yeah, no.
That right there.
Your Rampage. That looks the same thickness. What do you think, Brett?
It's close.
What, you want to know how thick that metal is? I don't know where my thing is.
You have a caliper?
No.
Oh, I can't believe all the people you wouldn't have a caliper, John.
I,
You probably got one, but not near.
well, I had a digital one, which I've then lost, and then whenever I wanted to use it, it was always dead, so it never worked anyway.
Might
It's
want
too bad,
Never
'cause
leave
those are cool.
batteries in it.
Analog's better for calipers that way.
I mean, I'd say it's a 5 mil. It's a 5 millimeter axle.
That's
shaft.
at the outer edge, but like on the Tamiya ones, the intersection towards the gears and all is usually a little thicker.
Oh, well, yeah. Where the hex pin goes through, it's 5 mil.
Yeah, that's about normal.
So I bet you it's a couple mil thicker when you go back away from it.
Yeah.
It's almost the same. It's almost the same thickness.
Mark is asking us, just got here, what vehicle are you guys talking about?
We're talking about
Multiple
the
different
Rampage. We're talking about
Kyosho
this Rampage.
Now,
and,
Kyosho Outlaw Rampage.
Yep.
Which
And I was asking about
and
something on his Losi 22.
yeah, once I'm done with this, I'll grab that car and take a look at the front end, see what you're talking about, because I haven't noticed that.
Yeah. I'll grab mine and show you what I'm talking about.
You do have to pull those axles out, eh? The 2 axles on the side, there's a little tiny screw. There's 2 screws, I think. The cap, you do have to take them off. Won't come out.
He keeps messing with John. You just
No,
like-
it's helpful. I'm just annoyed.
But just be careful now, because Brett's getting ready to show you his balls.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you-
Just my what?
You
What
said
balls? What
you
balls
said
you
make sure the
talking
balls
about
are right
there, Sean?
before you go near them with the knuckles. So be careful, everybody. Brett, he's getting ready to show you the balls.
And then
And
he's getting ready to show Sean's knuckle dragon.
We'll spotlight AZ Froggy there. He can show his
Get this
balls.
off real quick here.
Yeah.
He can show his balls on his knuckles.
And
Like the guy in Massachusetts, you still have his.
Guys, be careful what you say. We are monetized.
yeah.
That's what she said too.
Right here. Let's see.
Yes.
Where is it? There it is. On the steering section here,
Yeah.
you gotta make sure you've got that spaced up so the bottom of the ball end doesn't drop down below the knuckle.
Okay.
That
Because
4-wheel drive?
no,
2-wheel.
because you bring it up and it will bind. I've taken the lower section that's more of a nub there that extends it down. I've trimmed that down.
So by having it stick through, what's it bind on?
The arm,
Okay.
right on the control arm.
Oh, okay. Oh, as it's turned.
As it's turning, yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll take a look at that.
Yeah.
That's a
Is that-
4.0? I wonder if my front end's changed.
I don't know. Because that
That's what she
cost
said.
me a race completely.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Yeah, blame it on that for losing the race. That's it.
I know, yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
when I
that's
can't
it.
turn, it kind of
Gotta
hard to
blame it
do
on
anything.
something.
Could have been worse. I could have lost the race.
I'd like to see you race.
Last night, it was.
He wants to see you race.
My race, and you would not want. If you want to see me race, you may stand in the parking lot, because I guarantee you that car's going wherever it feels like going.
No TSM.
No.
All right, my axle caps are off. Now.
Nope.
Now what?
Okay, now you can
There's
pull
got
the
to be
axles
5
out.
or 6
Watch his video.
You didn't make one.
He said he has a video about taking the transmission apart. I think cover off.
Yeah.
Who does? Basher Boy?
Yeah,
Yep.
Basher Boy has an
Yeah.
explanation on how to take it apart.
But Frank, you had to build it, so you knew how to take it apart
I
anyway.
was saying, yeah, you guys who built the kit should know.
No, the kit comes already pre-built. We
Oh,
took it
that's
apart
right.
to change the gears, to check the gears.
Yeah, Bicep Boy took it apart because the whining noise out of it was like
Yeah,
crazy.
take.
Hold up with
Your
Seriously,
sand.
Rampage in the
listen to me.
gearbox, Frank?
I said,
Did
take
it
the
come-
shafts out. He doesn't listen to me.
Did it come with ball bearings in it?
Shaft out. I can just pull this. Oh, look at all that beautiful sand in there. That's exactly what I want to see.
Is there
Oh,
ball bearings in
yeah.
there?
Sand in there.
And are ball bearings in there?
It helped with sand too.
Let's show him. Let's spotlight John.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see if my gears actually survived.
Are there ball bearings in there?
Yes, there's ball bearings in here.
Oh, some of them look pretty big.
See, there's going to be more sand on the other side.
I know, I'm gonna take it all apart, but the gears don't look stripped on this side, but there is quite a bit of sand in the case.
There's
So what do you
very
do?
little grease in
Soak it.
there.
I think I had more sand than you, though. I took the picture and I sent it off to you. I think I had more sand.
Yeah, I got some down the bottom.
Yeah, I see that.
Hey, Frank, when you built yours, did it come with ball bearings?
It was pre-built, Brad. The whole
They
truck
all
is
come with ball
pre-built.
bearings, Brad.
They all come with ball bearings everywhere.
Not it to me, Brad.
How do you not know,
Some of the
Brad?
Tamiya's do come with all ball bearings, believe it or not.
It shouldn't be an option.
Yeah.
Hey, my XVO1 was all bearing.
Well, the tracks rally comes with bushings.
And
TC01 comes with it too.
And Beisher Boy said the kit is 70% complete. Transmission assembly was done by the manufacturer.
Hold on.
With zero grease.
Okay, see, you took it out now? Just remember which way it goes in, which way you took it out, because it's not the same thing
That's
on
what
each
she
side.
said.
I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the same way. So I should
Remember what way to put the shaft
let me
back
take a
in?
Yes.
picture of this right now.
Yeah, take a picture of how because I had to look in the manual. I had to look in the manual to find out which way that gear actually went back in. Because I said
That thing's got a long axle.
See, John's clever. Take a photo of it. So then when you go to put it back, look at the photo.
Tank is recommended,
Yeah. It's a handy way to do it. Like.
right?
Basher Boy says he would recommend to replace the bearings.
Why?
His might have had more sand in it than those guys as well.
there was nothing wrong with the bearings. I took it apart and this bearing seems fine. But they're probably not the highest quality bearing that they use, but it should be fine.
Yeah.
John, you're frozen, you're not, you're frozen, you're not.
Yeah.
You're in very slow motion right now. Which is weird.
Me?
Oh,
Yeah.
where did John go?
Oh, now you're back.
There he is.
Just my country internet.
Yep.
I sent John a picture of the snapshot of my speed that I have here. He told me, give me your password now.
Yeah, that's it. Why not? Just log in.
I'm gonna go sit out front and upload my videos from out front of your house.
I was gonna say, I have fiber too if you're ever in my area.
So, how many of you guys have had a squirrel attack your cars?
What sort of random question is that?
Because one of my videos recently, a squirrel came out of the blue and tried to attack my HBX.
You had to tick him off doing something.
Yeah.
Ticked him off, yeah.
Even the squirrel was like, "Go down, you bright, get that out of here."
No, it wasn't a new bright. It was an HBX. It was an 18 scale HBX. He attacked it, and then I circled him around and I tried to chase him, and he just stood there for a while like he was confused, and he was probably besides confused, he was probably embarrassed that he knew it wasn't a squirrel.
Hey Frank.
What? So here's my download speed and here's my upload speed.
Yeah, shut up.
Wow.
Almost it's over 500.
I could have got a gigabyte, but they wanted, I think it was $15 more a month. And I said, no, screw that. I pay enough per month on everything. So.
I imagine you pay quite a bit for that with Bell.
AT&T is doing that now. They got fiber optics.
We still have Bell in freaking Canada.
Canada, yeah. Bell is big in Canada.
Holy crap! They haven't been around for years.
I bet you AT&T owns them because they used to be Bell.
AT&T is small here. We don't hear too much of AT&T.
But they have fiber optic networks now. They're producing them.
Because what did it used to be? It used to be Bell Atlantic or something, didn't it?
You're bad.
Bell Canada, so I don't know if it's exactly the same company as the Bell you're talking about.
I'm sure it probably was Bell Atlantic.
Bell or whatever.
Yeah, they were all the one.
Yeah, they're all the one. Like.
But the internet speed is way better now since I'm on fiber compared to last year when I was just on, not dial-up, but like I only had 1 meg upload. It was like even half a meg upload. Sometime it was crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. Crazy.
I uploaded that 1 hour video is 5 gig. It's almost 6 gig, and it told me about 3 minutes to upload it. Like,
Oh,
I-
shush.
A 6 gig video, I wouldn't be able to upload overnight. Like I can do a 3 gig video overnight, but that's it.
okay.
Days, couple days, 3 gigs. Yeah.
So
What's weird about mine though, if I upload a 4K video, it actually takes longer on my computer to upload than if I upload it from my phone.
Mine too.
And on the format.
And
Yeah.
if I'm on my Wi-Fi, it takes longer than if I'm on the phone data.
that's strange.
Yeah, but mine's the same. Like it'll upload quicker off my phone than my computer.
I swear mine took 3 hours when I had a lot of stuff put
That's
on
because
it.
you're putting 30-minute videos up, Brad. That's why.
I do use my phone plan a lot for uploading videos. It's because it's way faster than my home internet. It's sad.
Yeah.
But we have a cap, so I have to be careful.
I got unlimited, so I'm lucky.
Now they got 5G coming out.
Yeah, I made sure I got the unlimited package also. So now I got to give my password to John so he can park in my driveway here and upload his videos.
That's
Once
on
a week. My wife's gonna say there's somebody in the driveway parked. I'm gonna tell her don't worry about it.
It's
Just
just
park
John.
the van in the driveway, use it like an office.
Yeah.
I get a monthly stipend now because we're sharing our internet.
I'm just gonna tell her don't worry. It's just John doing his business in the driveway.
Yeah.
Hey, he's using a used toothbrush like I use on my cars.
And what is it, John? You're just so far out in the boondocks that they don't bring it your way, is it?
Yep.
No, it's literally right up front of my house, but they won't plumb it into me because I'm on the wrong side of the road and they won't run the line over.
Wow.
I would run it myself. Not
Super frustrating.
I saw a friend of mine at home in Ireland get caught. He always worked during the day, so he didn't use that much electric, but he was getting crazy electric bills. So he actually wired his freaking house to a street light. So when the street light came on in the evening, he had electric in the house. Then he ended up getting caught, like because something happened to the bulb, and when the guys come out to fix it, instead of him disconnecting the wires, he still left them in.
Oh,
The guys came to fix it, they traced the wires right into his house.
It's like stealing cable, man.
That's funny.
The shit you do in Ireland, it's crazy.
Okay, we're gonna do a round table, say goodbye to everybody, and we're gonna start with who got here last.
Probably me.
Yeah,
It was me.
Yes, it was you.
We'll start with AZ Froggy.
Oh, Frank, thank you for having me. Thanks for doing this every week. Some good info out there. Thanks everyone in the chat there. Have a good weekend, guys, and go have some fun.
Cool, thank you very much. Trail Critter RC.
Thanks for having me, Frank, and have fun this weekend. Fortunately, won't be up there, but I'll be looking forward to that video.
Thank you very much, and we'll have fun and try to do a lot of videos.
Awesome.
Brad.
Hello, Brad.
Brad, your
Hey,
turn.
I hear you say me, Frank. So thanks, everybody. Always thankful for you to invite me, Frank. I always enjoy talking to all of you. I hope we'll all see each other again next week.
Cool. And we'll go with John from Netcruiser RC.
Yeah, thanks for the invite. Just before we go, I just wanted to grab my 22 5.0 for AZ Froggies just to see if it has that same clearance problem. I think it's the front arms are different because it's probably
Same
not
arms.
camera.
I've got the 5.0 arms on it.
Oh, so yeah, I've got a couple millimeters of gap there where I don't see, even if I had that screw come all the way through, it wouldn't hit.
Okay.
So I don't know. Anyway, good stream, Frank.
Cool. Thank you. Thanks for dropping
Looking forward
by.
to the weekend.
Sean RC Adventure.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for taking the time to stop in. I know I got in here late, but Frank, thanks for the invite as usual.
Sounds good. Thanks for dropping by. Green Frog RC.
Thanks for having me, Frank. With that upload speed, maybe if you get a Wi-Fi booster, you could do some live content from your backyard course or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I do have a power cable going all the way to the back shed, and I know they have those Wi-Fi over power.
Yeah.
So I'm actually thinking of putting one here and putting one in my shed to actually see if it would work. and actually extending my Wi-Fi. I do have an extender, so there's a couple things I want to do here to actually put Wi-Fi in the back. So when I do have events, I can actually do live. That would be cool. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing.
Appreciate
Thanks.
it. Thanks for having me.
Well, guys, thanks for dropping by. Really appreciate you guys popping into the live video and also in the chat. Awesome, guys. Keep those batteries charged and go out there and have some fun. Thank you. And I won't say no. I want to change my thing. I don't want to say go break something anymore. So go out there and have some fun. Charge up.